Earlier, my colleague Laura Podesta spoke to Amy Qin. She's a China correspondent for the New York Times. She's been reporting from Wuhan, but is boarding a plane today to leave the city. And she spoke with Laura by phone from the airport.
I'm in the airport right now, and I'm getting ready to leave the last round of Americans to evacuate. But, this last week has been pretty crazy. We're now entering the third week of the lockdown. The city is still very empty. We don't see very many cars out on the streets. People are just coming out a little bit to get groceries, and they're scurrying back to their homes to hide from the virus. And today we started to see a little bit more movement on something that a lot of patients are complaining about. They were complaining about the shortage of beds in hospitals, and so a lot of sick people were having to self-quarantine at home. And now the government has transformed several public spaces like stadiums and convention centers into makeshift hospitals where these patients can now quarantine themselves so they don't infect any more people.
And you visited a new hospital, the one the government built in just a few days to help deal with this outbreak. What did you see at that facility?
So I went to that facility on Monday, which was supposed to be the day that it was opening. The Chinese state media had made a big, a lot of fanfare about how they built this hospital in 10 days, and it was going to have 1,000 beds, and a lot of doctors and patients were very excited about it. But when I showed up on Monday, it wasn't quite finished. It was still very much a construction site, and, which is to be understood for something that's built in such a short period of time. But we've been hearing that in the days since they slowly started admitting more patients, but I don't know if it's quite at the 1,000 yet that they have been talking about.
In one of your recent articles, you interviewed a man who has volunteered his time and his resources to drive residents around Wuhan amid this outbreak. Can you tell us about some other stories of residents who are helping each other out?
It's amazing. I just heard of this great story about this man who, because this lockdown went into effect so quickly, a lot of people couldn't really come back home if they were traveling. And so some people would let their pets, for example, in their homes just with enough food because they were expecting to be back in a few days, suddenly found themselves unable to reach their pets. And so they've been contacting this guy who has been breaking into their apartments, climbing up pipes, and trying to save their animals. Which is really sweet. But more than that, we've heard so many stories about people helping out the doctors and the nurses who are on the front lines and giving rides. Volunteer drivers are giving rides to people who go to hospitals. And so it's really been amazing to see the solidarity of the city and just how much they've come together in this time of crisis.
A lot of big hearts, I'm sure, that you're hearing and seeing, and, for not only the people, but like you mentioned, for the pets. So what do you think it's going to take for this lockdown to be lifted?
I think that's a great question right now. What it's going to take is basically the Chinese government feeling confident that they have successfully found everyone who potentially has this virus and quarantined them for 14 days so that they have this under control. And today we just heard about the Wuhan government announcing that they would start going door to door doing temperature checks for people, and so they are taking this very seriously. And they, it's unclear how long this is going to take, but there's no question that fairly extreme measures are being taken.
And Amy, what's next for you? We know you're about to get on a plane out of Wuhan. Are you staying in China? Are you coming to the U.S.? Tell us about your plans.
I'm coming to the U.S. I think we're expected to do a 2-week quarantine, and then my plan is to head back to China and maybe even come back to Wuhan. So we'll see.
All right, Amy,
things are changing.
Stay safe, stay well, and safe travels. Thank you.
Thank you so much.